Welcome back to the reason your screen time is doubled. In today's video, Hasan is now threatening to end the life of a viewer. He has completely lost it. Asmongold and Tectone have both responded. Hasan's terrorist friend is now giving him a literal shout out. Subscribe for some free Pringles, sour cream and onion flavor extra.
How did bro even find a friend that's a terrorist?
And let's begin with the man loved by many terrorists, Hamas Piker. So apparently, Hasan has gone on stream and he started flashing around his gun when a chatter typed a hate comment in his chat. And then he started looking for the guy, trying to sort of dox him, but then he ended up getting the wrong guy and just ended up shit.
How do you get the wrong dude flashing a gun, physically threatening the dude, and it's just the complete wrong person? 100% jail time right there. I don't care how much money you have, how good of a lawyer you got, you're going to prison.
Dude in front of like thousands of people. Insane, you know, classic dude. Hasan levels of research, right? Now the comments said something like hang Hasan for treason, you know, pretty unhinged, but it's kind of expected on the internet. If you have haters, you're just gonna be getting a ton of death threats. Yeah. But I don't really go looking around for the person waving around a gun, you know, that's just another level and definitely against TOS. So it all started with this tweet. Hasan doxes a user while threatening them with a firearm. This happened on his last stream, no ban. I think I understand why in the last 24 hours, some smaller Twitch streamers are starting to also publicly follow his actions now. He's talking about Mike from PA who decided to dox about like 3-4 people, started to use his chat to go and harass them, which we'll be looking at later in this video. So
why I'm slowly switching to Kick. Twitch is on its gradual downfall.
Let's check out what happened. Here we have this chatter saying Hasan Piker is getting beat up soon, saying hang Hasan for treason. Obviously not condoning that. That is obviously unhinged, but you're gonna get tens of thousands of these every day, especially if you're spouting shit like Hasan. And even if you're not, you're gonna get a fair amount of them. It's just the internet. You as the content creator have a job not to be equally as unhinged.
It's time to crusade Iran and Gaza. Mamdani communists. Let's go to war against the left.
Hasan doxes a user while threatening them with a firearm. What?
I know, just that fucking title alone is wild. Hasan doxes a viewer and while threatening him with a firearm.
Compared with what President Trump has been able to do. Who couldn't get my name right, we defeated them, and that's what it's going to look like again.
Oh, you found his
Today, I will show you 3 ways you can use your
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the YouTube VPN app, which we can do through the
This is not the chatter.
description.
What are you gonna do, bro? You skinny bitch.
So it's so wait a minute. So it was the wrong guy anyway? That wasn't even him?
That's not him.
That's not him. So he just goes off on this random dude.
I mean, is anybody so
Hold on. Wait, that's not him? Oh, okay, replay. Who the fuck do you think you are?
surprised at this point that Hasan is so freaking incompetent that he literally went after the wrong guy, that he wouldn't even check?
Yeah, what's with Hasan's, like, he trusts every single chatter he trusts 100%. Bro literally has like a few chatters every now and then that will just say random bullshit and he'll believe it without doing any research.
If that is the guy who wrote the hate comment,
hilarious.
Literally just showcased a random dude and went, look at me with my gun here. I mean, how is this guy so dumb? It's actually mind-boggling. By the way, he didn't even end up apologizing for this. Of course, the chatter shouldn't be typing that. They deserve to get banned as well. But I think the streamer is more responsible for their actions. Considering if everybody started doing this, you could literally do this to like 100 people daily, and you need to realize that some of the people typing this shit are literally kids. What are you gonna do? Go around ruining everybody's life? And also, it's a very different thing than typing something like that and waving around a gun.
So
and also weaponizing your community as a big streamer to go and find them and harass them. Then Asmon talks about if Twitch will actually do something about this. I'm pretty sure we can guess.
I doubt
Twitch
it.
staff simultaneously instant bans anyone who insults Hasan while does nothing, while he doxes and threatens to chatter with a firearm.
Wait, Twitch staff instantly bans anyone who insults Hasan. But when Hasan holds a fucking freaking gun on stream, say he's gonna kill this dude. He gets applauded. Oh, oh my gosh. CEO Mr. Clancy, as long as it gives me gooning files, I'll be okay.
I'm in front of an audience. That's crazy. To pull out a gun and be waving it around on stream, do you think Twitch will do anything? I really wonder. I've got a feeling I know the answer to that, and I've got a feeling that everybody knows the answer to that. Keep in mind that E-Rob got suspended for 30 days for telling somebody that he was going to get in a fight with them at TwitchCon. Everybody on the moderation team and the executive leadership team at Twitch is probably going to get fired whenever this gets mainstream media attention. That's what's going to happen. Because the moment that Amazon realizes that they have people waving around guns, talking about killing people, supporting terrorism, trying to actively dox people, the reason why they haven't done anything is that the moderation team that works at Twitch is in favor of the people that are saying these things. There's a bias.
Happy birthday to...
Hello, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy here. What you fail to realize, Assmon Gold, is that I, Dan Clancy, actually used the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. I was actually there, in the room the entire time Hasan was threatening the viewer. In fact, I was actually actively sucking him off as he was holding the gun. But you see, the reason I did not stop him is because I was latched onto his schlong. It had me in a death grip. You see, I am...
Alright, hold on. That's a pretty foul fucking picture of SpongeBob.
Latched onto his schlong. It had me in a death grip. You see, I am magnetically attached, alright? Also, I actually completely agree with my friend Pika here. Did I tell you Hasan actually used his socialist money to buy me a new gooning pillow? That's my good buddy.
Dude, you cannot tell
He
me
used his socialist money to buy me a...
that looks like freaking Oni Pixel. Without the rest of the terrorist body there, it looks like Oni Pixel. Go.
New gooning pillow. That's my good buddy Hasan. Hopefully he'll invite me to his next birthday party. Anyways, Hasan, see you at 7 tonight. We do have a deal, of course. Endless long.
Oh my gosh, that felt
And
fucking
I will never
good.
ban you. Hey Dan, stop taking over my videos, bruh. Anyways, guys, will Twitch actually ban him? Absolutely not. You're delusional if you think that, if you even hope that. You clearly have not been watching the 50-episode legendary saga. But don't worry, it actually gets worse. Hasan broke another rule with the self-destructive behavior thing.
Self-destructive behavior. It's just fast
in our
forwarded.
sincerity and actually delivering for the very
He's got a
working people
gun?
who've been left behind by our politics, compared with what President Trump has been able to do.
Pretty
the
self-destructive.
same period of time that I've been running.
Unless, actually, I guarantee this is what happened. Twitch doesn't see guns as self-destructive. They see guns as destructive. The gun itself is destructive. We're not destructive with it.
Got a gun
Makes
out.
sense.
I tell him, the last person who couldn't get my name right, we defeated them, and that's what it's going to.
So
What a tactical error.
we're just playing with the gun.
You should
on
never
stream.
show that you intend to use lethal force on somebody else who would threaten you in any circumstance, because doing so could be used against you later on in the court of law, that you had prior intent to kill, that could...
Mr. Diddy Hasan is now fucked. He is officially fucked.
limit your
There's no way
argument
he can
for
get out of
self-defense, and it
No
could
way.
make people more sympathetic to the victim. This is a tactical error by Hasan, and it actually makes him more like this is it's dumb. Why would you even do this? It's not even a good idea. It's premeditation. Yes, exactly. You should never ever even imply this.
I'm sorry, are you expecting Hasan to actually know about the law or care about it in any capacity? He literally thinks he is completely untouchable. He thinks he has divine protection from Twitch, which he actually does. Actually, he's not wrong about that. It's not divine, though. It's just protection, I guess. And I don't know. I guess even the US government stopping him or giving him a little scare did not actually deter him at all. And now I'm very skeptical about that story. Because he still thinks that he's allowed to do this shit. Like, straight up threatened some random dude who wrote a hate comment. And the worst part about this is, which nobody seemingly pointed out, we already know how batshit crazy Hasan's audience is.
Yeah.
Reminder, these people in his chat spam hearts for a shooter.
He is I think it was a 47-year-old moderator who has over 30,000 viewed videos on corn. Yeah. So we know how some batshit crazy they
who
are.
kill civilians, they support terrorists, they support lighting people on fire with Molotov cocktails. So what do you think
I mean, that's... Never mind.
is going to
Never
happen
mind.
when they see their Lord and Savior Hasan essentially just give the direction here by waving his gun and then bringing up the guy's face in front of all of his viewers? What do you think the average deranged Hasan Piker fan is going to do? They are literally being signaled to go do the job on behalf of their King Hasan. You are literally giving them an excuse to go out and do this shit. It is absolutely disgusting. And we already know, we have proof of who Hasan's moderators are. They are 47-year-old PDF file gooners who watch
30,745 fucking videos viewed. Watch this be within the start of 2025 too. Watch that.
On the hub, bro.
Fucking crazy.
After high schoolers, like literally the most unhinged.
Oh yeah, they're saying it's high schoolers, but this just looks like a college setting. But yeah, I honestly I expect him to be gooning after high schoolers.
It turns out the guy who wrote the hate comment obviously got insta-banned because Twitch staff was actually in Hasan's chat at the time. But nothing happened to Hasan, of course. Clearly they decided that was the right thing to do. Nothing wrong on Hasan's side, of course.
Yeah.
So these are the rules he broke. Doxing of any kind is prohibited, even if the perpetrators only expose information available via public record. Use of weapons to physically threaten, intimidate, harm, or kill others. Also prohibit...
Guns are weapons, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. We could be wrong, but pretty positive gun is a weapon.
May endanger your life by pointing a gun at yourself. Ban from Twitch support for driving bad is 7 days. How long do you get for waving around a firearm while doxing a user live in front of 30k people? Let me know, Dan Clancy. You now have personal knowledge of this and will have to explain what does not happen next. People saying it's an airsoft gun have no idea if it is or not. He does own a gun like that, but that would be the perfect cover. He needs to own a regular G.
It's an airsoft gun.
19, which
at most that would be a pellet gun.
She won't confirm or deny.
But it's not.
The intent is all that matters. He's threatening and doxing a viewer with a weapon. And then they've got reported. So Hasan responded. A chatter called him out for threatening YouTuber with a gun. He shows it off again and basically says that it's not actually a real gun.
I just got a little worried.
Someone just said, "Why did you threaten a YouTuber with a gun?" Dog, that YouTuber literally said, "I should be hanged." And I said,
"What?
Good luck."
Hasan, you're 30-something years old, right? Let's get some proper grammar in there. It's hung.
When did this happen?
And I just showed this. I said, "Good luck with that." Why'd you threaten a YouTuber with a gun? That YouTuber literally said, "Me and Zoran Mamdani should be hanged."
Who was this guy?
Some random fucking crypto kid. And then they got subsequently banned immediately too.
That's a toy gun.
Yeah, it's also not a real gun.
Right.
Is it?
Don't worry.
What do Dems do now?
Okay, so obviously conveniently leaves out the fact that he exposed this a completely random other guy who he never apologized for.
That's not him, it's this. Oh, it's even worse. Oh my god.
Like half your chat still probably thinks that it is that other guy who sent like the death threat. And I don't know if it was a real gun. I wouldn't really trust Hasan though. This guy obviously lies as easily as he breathes. And I feel like anybody thinking this is justified because of what the chatter said is not thinking straight. When you're a creator of this size, there's literally going to be tens of thousands of people writing these comments, and they can literally be 13-year-olds. Sometimes,
dude, Hasan needs to take a long walk in the wilderness. Just take everything in, calm the fuck Yeah, because his brain's obviously moving way too fast. He can't comprehend that waving a gun on Twitch and threatening someone with it is not illegal.
Could be an adult, but they should know better. And obviously, I never condone any
He
threats
somehow
on anybody I
thinks that's
talk
not
about. I
legal.
always try to disavow that.
Not
and if somebody
illegal.
threatens to like kill me, I'm not gonna take it seriously. Obviously, it's a random comment. Much less try to get at them in real life. I know they likely don't mean it, and they're probably just mad at something I said, maybe. But Hasan is so easily triggered. It's just natural for him to respond this way, and he's obviously so used to weaponizing his audience like this. And the fact that it was a wrong guy is just insane. You should absolutely be banned for this.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not a threat on someone's fucking life?
Pretty sure it is.
How comfortable do we have to be to wave around a gun
9%.
when you find someone's image on the internet? Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I have a feeling if I were to go around swinging my guns, I would certainly be banned promptly, most likely permanently. So he has
Immediately.
berated his appearance. I got banned for that. He has threatened someone's life on stream with a gun. Nothing has happened.
Oh yeah, no question. If Tectone did this, he'd be permabanned for 17 lifetimes.
That, and he'd probably get sent to the cops. The cops would be at his door.
His future grandson would be permabanned. The double standard applied is absolutely insane. And yeah, Hasan did explicitly make fun of the guy's appearance as well. That's directly a similar situation to calling Frogan fat, so I just don't see how there's been no application of rules at all. They can't even say this is something different. It is the exact same situation. At least that part. Obviously, the other stuff is even worse. Then he talks about how Dan Clancy has actually seen this through emails.
It's on every website. Let's find it out. Let's find out.
He finds someone in his chat that he disagrees with, so he sends his goons to completely dox him and look
Oh, I thought he was about to say he sends his goons to goon on him.
for every bit of information that he has in his chatter all across the internet in an attempt to ruin his life and threaten him and make him feel unsafe in his own home. Twitch was contacted, which is, I'm ready to report a serious incident involving streamer Central Committee. During a live stream, they doxed multiple chatters, tracking down and going through their logs. Please feel free to report through our standard channels. Thanks. So Dan Clancy himself has seen this. He has seen this email himself. What will he do? I doubt nothing. It is already confirmed to be a direct violation of terms of service.
Hello, fellas. Dan Clancy, your resident CEO here. Of course I saw it, Tectone, you absolute blunderhead. I actually saw it mid-gooning sesh. It does make me cream when I do absolutely nothing when people complain. I get off on it, actually. And no, I won't be retiring, not until every last drop of, juice has been sucked dry from Little Pica. Dan, stop interrupting my video. Anyways, what a pathetic, useless CEO, dude. How did this guy get the job? Happy
Factual.
birthday, Hasan.
Like, how are you gonna be the CEO? You see your quote-unquote favorite streamer waving a gun on stream, threatening to murder someone because they said a hate comment. Sounds pretty professional to me.
Hasan head ass. But don't worry, Hasan's goon squad is actually following suit. They are learning from him. We got Mike from PA, literally just openly doxing people, going after them, being the omega pathetic simp he is. In addition to Hasan doxing a chatter, Twitch streamer Mike from PA took it a step further. What's going on, Twitch? Is it open season? If so, I will do my best to let all streamers know this is now allowed on Twitch.
All right, chat. We're going to find out who Finsane is. This guy's account is an old account. I want you guys to do everything you can to find Finsane's posts on every website. Let's find it out. Let's find out what his public posts are. The internet.
Wait, I may be a little stupid, a little retarded here and there, but how is finding like their public information against TOS? I know it is. It is against the TOS, but like how? I don't get it when it's public. I just don't understand that part.
That is public posting. You are a public figure. Hey, I found you. Let's see some of your tweets. What have you liked? Oh, wait, you have a private? Here's your repost.
Tweets? This is TikTok, pal.
What type of content is this? This is content for 5 IQ person. You're a dumb f***. You're a stupid piece of shit.
This is TikTok. not Twitter.
This episode of the Joe Rogan Experience with Bernie Sanders perfectly illustrates what Joe Rogan's been talking about when he's been saying you can't bullshit for 3 hours. You know, the truth is gonna come out. You're gonna show you what you really are.
This is it? This is what you retweet, bro? This is it?
This is TikTok, pal. Not Twitter. I don't know what type of meth you're on. This is TikTok.
This is it? Insane? This is what you think is a good point? A dumbass putting makeup on? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Why'd you run away? I gave you the attention you wanted.
Hold on, let's go back a second.
In a Twitch.
Every tweet sentence. What have you liked? Oh wait, you have a private?
He said retweet. It's a fucking TikTok.
Sanders.
This is it?
This is what losing his mind. He forgot the difference between TikTok and Twitter.
You think is a good point? A dumbass putting makeup on? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Why'd you run away? I gave you the attention you wanted. You got a little quiet. I'm gonna give you all the attention you can handle.
Oh my god, bro is so pathetic. This is what an absolutely power-hungry moron does when he's given the slightest bit of relevance.
Freaked the fuck out with that he just... Dude, he freaked out. His mind couldn't process anything correctly. That's so
on the internet.
funny.
Just because you have a stream and a couple NPC bots watching doesn't mean you get to go around asserting your internet power on random people, weaponizing your deranged fan base. It is just so insane the level of patheticness you have to go after literal randoms. He's a pathetic loser who tries to prey on the weak. What can you expect from a guy who literally creamed himself when he tried to touch a woman, bruh?
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab...
I think they...
Why is he rubbing her?
I'm getting your attention.
Hey, mommy. Would you like to go on a... Would you like to go on a date with me? Oh, I wasn't in camera! Fuck! Hey, mommy, would you like to go on a date with me? That's like him right now. My feet were kicking up and down, too.
I feel like I touched, like, a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help you?
Hold on. You're rich, right? And you somehow rarely, I'm guessing just based off this, you rarely have interaction with women, but you're rich. You can literally just go to the corner that you're currently standing on, pay a woman 10 grand, boom. You got the touch of a woman. Like, what's the...
I think they want to go in.
Okay.
Pathetic as Discord mod type behavior. And just to make the comparison, right? Like occasionally I'll get some random hate comments and, you know, imagine somebody types something in the comment section. This would be like if I go and look into their freaking like personal social life and everything and get everyone in my audience to go after them, put them in all the videos, flood their posts, like all against TOS. It's just disgusting. And the thing is, you know that this guy has been bullied his entire life for being an ass.
Is that PewDiePie? Pretty sure.
Absolute loser. And now he's just taking out his frustration. He's like, I'm the bully now. Mike the type of guy to get a wedgie.
Damn! Patrick is kicked up. Oh my gosh.
From a preschooler, bruh. Mike the type of guy to have like the thunderclouds follow him in a cartoon. Mike the type of guy to walk through a park and make the surrounding wildlife die. Like he'll just be walking and the surrounding butterflies just drop dead. The dog starts barking like crazy. The squirrel tries to claw his face off. Just negative aura wherever he goes. And apparently he keeps doing it like 3 or 4 more times.
All right, the last Bong Lord research. We're doing some, everybody, the last Bong Lord. We're gonna find out more. Hold on, oh, Valheim, huh? I think we got some clips, huh? Oh, no? You didn't keep any? Header band? What is this?
I'm the Bong Lord.
Excuse me.
Do you think this is it? I think this might be the guy, right? He's wearing glasses. I think this.
Hold on, screw this guy for a second. Huh? How the fuck did you turn a PS5 into a bomb?
Might be the guy, right? He's wearing glasses. He's wearing glasses with his balaclava.
Yeah, I could care less about your yappage right now. How do you turn that into a bomb?
No women were involved in the making of this video.
Dude, it looks like no women were involved in making you. I hate to say it, but it looks like no woman was involved in making you.
No way. No. No way this guy is talking about women. The ultimate loser. Literally the only reason people know about you is because you embarrassed yourself on the internet. And now you have the audacity to make fun of somebody else? Ay, bro. This guy is a humility.
Was that Mia McQueefa?
The ultimate.
No.
Ay, bro. This guy is a humiliation fetish. Is this iDubbbz again? Oh my god. And the fact that he